Hi guys, and welcome back. So we're going to do a little bit more of a deeper freestyle fitness yoga today. So this is going to be a bit more of my typical classes. So we're going to use the legs a lot more. We're going to do some balance. We're going to get really warm in this one. Again, freestyle fitness yoga is really good for flexibility and strength. It kind of hits everything. So it's a wicked one to do for whatever your goals. Remember, at any point you can have a rest. You can sit in a child's pose, just to remind you what that is. Is knees together or knees wide, completely up to you, and then reaching forward and sitting the hips back. So don't feel like you've got to keep going and suffering. I'd rather your technique was spot on rather than pushing through all the movements. Do remember you are taking part in this video at your own risk. Make sure you listen to all my teaching points, and if anything doesn't feel comfortable for you, just avoid it and then join back in when you're all ready. Let's do this. So we're going to start off with those sun salutations that we did in the last video. And we're going to add on some variations and just make it into a nice big flow. Exciting! Let's go. So we're going to do a little bit of breathing like we did last time, not for as long. So hands onto your shoulders, roll the shoulders back. Hands onto your knees, roll your shoulders back. So I don't change, even on film I will mess it up. Let's take a deep breath in, close the eyes. Exhale the sigh. Same again, inhale, exhale the sigh, last time, inhale, exhale, and just breathe nice and deeply, aiming for that count of 4, in and out. Let's inhale, so 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that going. With every exhale, just think about clearing your mind. Let's not think about anything that's going on. Keeping the mind clear, just thinking about the breath, setting your intention for today's class. Is it to unwind? Is it to stretch? Is it to work out? Is it just for you? Is it me time? Why are you here? Why are you in this session? It needs to be positive. No negative thoughts. Whatever your reasons for being here today is positive, because we're working our body in a positive way. Let's just press the eyes open and inhale, reaching our arms up, pressing the palms together. Exhale, pushing all that negative energy away, and inhale. Exhale, pushing it away. Inhale, let's go for a spinal twist. So right hand to left knee. Exhaling. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, looking behind you. Inhale, arms are coming back up. Exhale, left arm to right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Interlace the hands, exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rounding the spine. Changing the hands to the other direction. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Same again, let's really open up that upper back. Inhale, let's just take a little side bend, loading up those obliques. Inhale over to the side, it should feel really good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale back up to the top, dropping the arms, exhale and interlacing your hands. Inhale, trying to lift up the hands behind us, opening up the shoulders and chest. Exhale, relax that, relax the spine. So inhale lift. Exhale, relax it all. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, rounding up. Let's just relax the hands onto the knees, dropping the ear to the shoulder. Think about this shoulder kind of pulling down by itself, just to create a nice little stretch down the neck. Turn the chin down. Really gentle with this one. If you have any neck issues, avoid this one. Bring your eye line back to the center, bring the head back up, over to the other side. Keeping the shoulder down, chin down to the diagonal. Bringing it back forward and coming back up. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Let's get rid of all this tension. Just a little bit looser already. And just rocking forwards onto your knee. Let's just go through those cat and cow stretches. So just lifting up the tailbone, and then your eye line just go with you, don't be forcing your head in any way. And then rounding, exhaling, really rounding that upper spine, and keep floating. Have a nice little softness in the elbows, let's not lock out and enjoy it. One more each way. And we're going to hold the next one here. So really rounding the back, then sitting back into the child's pose, but try and keep that roundness. Then coming back forward, so we're going to slightly rock over the wrists just to give them a little bit of a stretch. Come back to the centre. Lifting the tailbone. Rounding the upper back, sitting back, feel that stretch through your shoulders, your upper back, you might feel it in your lower back. Just rocking over those wrists, feel a little stretch through the forearms, and then coming back. Let's just do that twice more, so lifting the tailbone, rounding, sitting back, coming back forward, let's stretch those forearms, coming back. If you do any aerial passes, this will feel lovely. Rounding, keeping that round to the upper back, rocking forward over the wrist, and then coming to the centre. We're going to take our arm, we're going to thread the needle, so we're threading our arm underneath ourselves, and then we're opening out to the side. So nice stretch through the chest. So 3 more of those. Try to keep the hips still, so we're just moving the torso. Take this nice and gently. Other side. So threading through, bending the elbow, looking through the window. Really using the breath with each movement. Lovely. We're going to go into a higher press up. Let's just think about squeezing the legs, so really flexing through the quads. Softening the elbows, hold here, breathe. We're going to lift the hips to your down dog. Just trying to create some warmth now by getting the abdominals sweat. Now send those shoulder blades down your back. You want your eyes to be looking at your knees and your tailbone lifted. Pedal your heels if you're struggling to get your heels to the floor. And make sure we're not in a strange position like here, that we're pushing. And we want the weight to be around our fingertips, not just in our wrists. And then let's walk towards our hands. Soften those knees, hold the elbows, rock side to side. This should feel lovely. Let your hands just relax to the floor. Let's plant one into the floor. So let's plant our right hand in and lift up our left. And then swap sides. So left hand down, right lifted. One more each side. And if you're struggling with that, just keep your hips down lower. Let's roll up. Squeezing up and down. Are we ready for a fun salutation? Let's go. So the front of our mat, feet together, squeeze the legs, hands down. So really have a nice strong starting position. Deep breath. Exhale. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Soften the knees. Hands to the floor. Folding over the legs. Exhaling. Inhale. Halfway lift. Hands to shin. Or if you are flexible enough, you can stay here. Exhale. Folding over the legs. Stepping back into that higher press up. Still exhaling. Elbows coming in. Let's roll forward. Jump to your cobra. Exhale, chin to chest, tucking the toes under, pushing up, back to that down dog, walking it in. From here, lift up the right leg, bending it in, stepping it between your legs into your lunge position. Inhale, lifting up, pushing through that back heel, shoulders down. Exhale, framing the foot, stepping back into your down dog. Inhale, lift up the left leg, lifting forward, bring the knees through, stepping forward. Lifting up the chest as you inhale, pushing through the back heel, sending the hips down. Exhale, framing the foot, stepping back to your down dog. Breathe. I snuck that one in tonight. Nice deep breath. Exhale, lifting forward, soften the knees, stepping in 1, 2, exhaling over the legs, inhale, back up. So let's do that one again before I add on any more movement. I'll slow it down just a little bit. Inhale, exhale, folding over the legs, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold, stepping back, 1, 2, lowering to the floor, rolling the shoulders back to a cobra, chin to chest, tucking the toes under, pushing back to your down dog, lift up the right leg, squeeze through the glutes, bend the knee through, stepping it through. You might need to use your hands to get it there. Inhale, lifting up, exhale, sink a little deeper. Framing the foot, stepping it back, lifting up the other leg. Bend to the knee in, stepping it forward. Remember you can use your hands. Pushing through the feet to lift the body up, sinking down. Framing the foot, stepping back into your down dog. Remember, at any point you can come down to your knee into your child's pose. Soften the knees, look forward, bend, 1, 2, folding over the legs, halfway lift, down, and up. Exhale. Let's go again. Stepping back, tucking the elbows in. Feel free to now go to your up dog, opening up the chest, lifting the knees off the floor, chin to chest, rolling over, lifting up the right leg, knee coming through, stepping through, big push. You can keep your hands down here if that feels too much to come up to here. Taking the arms out, clasping in front, then turning over the front leg. Sweeping them back up, framing the foot, step back, lifting up, coming through, Lifting up. Remember, this next bit's optional. Arms come to the side. They come forward. And sweep. Keep pushing through that back heel. Stepping back to your down dog. Looking forward, start with the knees. Stepping in 1, 2, over the leg. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale. Exhale. We're almost done. Fold. Halfway lift. Exhale. Stepping back. Remember, you can lower your knees if you need to. Rolling back, so either a cobra or lifting the knees off, shoulders back, navel drawn in. Exhale, rolling over, lifting up the right leg. Bring the knee in, stepping through. Lifting up now, pushing through that back heel. Feel the stretch here. Arms wide. Hands come forward. Open up that back arm. Coming back forward. We're going to add something else here. This is optional. Warrior 3. Pushing into this front leg. Feel the balance. So you might only be here. You might be here with me. That's fine. Feel free to wobble. Bring the knee through. Lifting up the arm. And down. Back to the beginning, we're going to do the other side. Halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back. 1, 2. Remember, you can drop to your knees. Make sure you breathe. Exhale. This time, inhale, lifting the left leg. Stepping it through. Exhale, lifting up, pushing through the back heel. Arms open, they come forward. They open to the side, they come down. Are we ready? Lift up the arms. I think the arms help. Push, balance, really touch yourself. Keep a soft little bend in this knee. Bend the knees, bring that leg up. Arms lifting with you. Coming down. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, stepping back. 1, 2. Still exhaling, lowering down. Rolling the shoulders back. Lifting the knees up. Open up the chest. Push through the hands. Chin to chest. Lifting up, stepping through. Plant the foot. Really lift up. So feel like lifting but sinking down, shoulders coming down the back. Arms open, coming forward. Keep pushing through that back heel, rotating towards the front leg. Dropping the arms, coming forward. Deep breath in, exhale, warrior 3. Ready, lift that back leg, use the glute, bend, and down, lovely. Last time, other side. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, stepping back. 1, 2, down. Pushing through. Open out the chest, chin to chest, rolling back, lifting up the other leg now. Bending the knee through, stepping it through, plant that foot, push through the heel, lift yourself up, and then sink. Feel that hip open. Arms open, they're coming forward. Turning over the front leg. Arms come down. Lifting up, get ready, inhale, lift, bringing the knee in. Arms come up. Down. Lovely. Let's finish up a little bit of balance work. We're going to do our tree pose. So feet on the floor. You've got option 1, toes on the floor. Option 2, your shin, calf area, or right up into your leg. Make sure it's never on your knee. This one heavily depends on the material of your trousers, I think, as well. So, either way, you're pushing foot into thigh and thigh into foot. So really push it, standing up nice and tall, hands pressing together, balance. We're going to go through some arm movements, so we're lifting up the hands. Focus on something still. I wouldn't watch me on your screen. Taking your arms out now. Coming all the way down. Back up. From here, lift that leg up in front of you. Hold. See if you can extend the leg forward. Squeeze the quad, keep it there. Keep it there, keep it there. Keep lifting, bend the leg, and up, other side. So lifting up. Pushing the foot into leg and leg into foot. Don't be surprised if one side works and the other one doesn't. Shoulders back, pressing through your hands. Lifting up the hands. Feel like the elbows pushing back, chin slightly forward. Arms opening, coming all the way out. Coming back forward. Lift up that knee. Now extend, hold, hold, hold. Bend the knee and down. Let's take the feet out wide. Really wide with your toes facing out to the corners of the mat, so 45-degree angle. Have your hands to your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, sending those hips right down, pressing through the heels. Inhale. Exhale, really press. Think about the knees opening and you're pushing through the heels and sending the hips down. Really work those legs. We're going to hold this one, stay down, relax those shoulders, press through the heels, make sure you're breathing. Coming back up slowly, walking those feet in. Take your hands to your chest, roll the shoulders back, deep breath in. And out. And in. Coming to the front of your mat, we're going to do a celebration to get to the floor. So inhale, exhale, hold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, nice and slow. Go to the floor. Rolling it back. Just a cobra for now. And this time we're going to come back, but we're going to push to our child's pose. It's up to you if your knees are together or if they are open. I prefer open to get feet into my hips. Now walk your fingertips forward and your hips back. Think about rounding your upper back to get a good stretch under the armpits. Let's just rock side to side. And facing up. Do a little bit of light stretching, so soles of the feet together, rolling the shoulders back. Now you can take your feet closer or further away depending on your mobility. Think about holding the ankles and use your elbows to guide your thighs down to the floor. If you're a little bit bendier, then you can take your elbows towards your knees to along the lower legs. Think about keeping the chest nice and tall. and just leaning forward. So belly button to the floor, not chest to the floor. So a nice flat back. I'm not rounding through my spine. Right, so, and roll back, nice and long, eyeline up high. Holding it there, and I'm just placing my hand onto my inner thigh. I'm not pushing, just a little bit of resistance to open up the hip. Leaning away from that hand. And then to the other side. Good. Sitting comfortably. Big inhale in. Exhale. And we're done. Our little intro to Freestyle Fitness Yoga is done. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.